be all covered in the first 3. But yeah, I just figured it'd be fun, something fun to do for me YouTube. But as usual, if you're watching on YouTube, we are sponsored by HelloFresh this week, so make sure you go check them out. A food subscription delivery type service. They send you boxes of food that you look at online. I'm doing a bad job promoting this. I'm sorry, HelloFresh, but yeah, you pretty much go online, look at what you want. It's pre-portioned, so all you got to do is heat it up, pretty much eat it. All really good stuff. So make sure if you go check that out through me, you use my channel's code, so you get a discount and you help support the channel and support HelloFresh. So thank you to HelloFresh for the sponsorship. And yeah, we're gonna start with one of my favorite channels, Game Rank. So try to skip through some of
on
this.
a live stream playing PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. These kinds of stories
Yeah,
are always
cheat,
cathartic.
people.
The guy in question
Don't
isn't like
cheat.
a pro or anything, not a huge name, but a well-known cheater. Guy by the name of Vesprin. Someone who's
big
been
PUBG
caught
fan,
and reported
so
multiple times, creates new accounts,
Never
and
heard of him.
continues on, and streams for some reason. But at least according to this Game Rant article, players got a little bit of satisfaction when over 100 different viewers apparently managed to take clips of him
Damn.
cheating on a live stream, which they reported.
Yeah, if you're
and
doing it
an
on live
actual
stream, you're gonna
community
get caught.
manager by
You're
the name
gonna
of
get
PUBG
caught.
Hawkins joined the stream and, observed to see what was going on. Hilariously, Vesprin, the cheating guy, was suddenly banned live.
And it's
with
gonna
PUBG
exist
Hawkins
forever.
saying, "Peace, loser."
Because
It was a
we
satisfying
are
moment for
constantly
players
being
who have
watched,
long
so
grown frustrated with the amount of cheaters in PlayerUnknown
don't cheat,
Battlegrounds.
streamers.
And to be fair,
If
even
you're a
though these
small
guys probably
streamer,
back with a new
it's not a
account,
good way to get
still cheating.
noticed.
At least everybody got to watch it get swatted down on his own stream, no less. At number 9, a bunch of Grand Theft Auto Online cheaters got hunted down and trolled. Another game with a really serious cheating problem is GTA Online. It can be really frustrating to deal with, and for a lot of players,
So I've
numerous
heard.
hackers
Again, don't
can just
play this
totally
game
sap all the fun
online,
out
at
of the game.
least.
Some players fight back though, and you love to see it. As
I got out
described
when
in this
all the
Kotaku
trolling and
article, a YouTuber and
whatnot
variant Fuxar
got out of
found
hand.
this blatant cheater in GTA Online and decided to do something about it. The guy
Like
was
when I
literally
couldn't
invincible.
even
They
go
couldn't
a
be killed,
whole
so
block
it
in the game
required a
without
little
getting killed,
precision
that's when
trolling to
I
get
gave
them to
up
leave
on
the
it.
game. Using an armored car,
I've come
and some
back a few
rockets,
times to
they were
play with
basically
friends, but I've
able
never
to render the
consistently
cheater
on.
immobile. Like they'd constantly knock him around and force him into
I
a
do remember
ragdoll so
hearing
they couldn't
about
do
this, or
anything.
I've heard about
Fuxar
multiple
eventually got
things
the cheater
about
to rage
that.
quit, and to add insult to injury, uploaded a video to YouTube showing exactly how they did it.
Damn.
Like most people don't have
Almost a
the
million
patience
views,
for dealing with
too.
cheaters like this, so it's kind of always satisfying
With
to
your
see
gamer
someone go
tag
above
out
and
there.
beyond and just give them some.
That's what I
comeuppance.
always wonder. Do people get
At
like
number 8 is Fall Guys,
harassed
where players
afterwards?
teamed up to take down a
After
cheater.
they get
Now, you'd
exposed
think a
like
game
by
Fall
that?
Guys would be relatively hacky
You get
free,
message like,
considering
"Hey,
how
I
low
watched
stakes
that
it
video
is,
of
but
you being
course, if
trolled
there's
by
competition,
actual
there
players."
Will probably be cheating. Sometimes players just won't stand for it though, and that is when
These
the magic
videos
happens.
are out here
As
too,
reported
so
by
you gotta
PC
live
Gamer,
with this
a
stuff for the
streamer
rest of
named
your
So's
life.
Game managed to capture a match with a depressingly common sight. While most of the other players struggled through the Fall Guys obstacle course, one player was just like floating to the finish line.
Yeah.
They're a blatant cheater, and while
Speed
this
hacks.
usually
I
doesn't
remember
lead
seeing
to
these when
a
Fall
lot of
Guys first came out, because we were
repercussions,
all like,
this
what the
time
fuck's
other
the
players
point
decided
of
to do
cheating
something
in
about
Fall
it.
Guys?
One
Like, it's
minigame
not a
called Egg
competitive
Scramble
sport.
splits the players up in 3 teams, and the objective is to collect eggs and deposit them into the team's basket.
Yep,
The cheater
and
ended
there's
up
multiple
on the red team,
variations.
but the players had had enough of his cheating, and instead of trying to win, they decided to try to sabotage themselves instead. So rather than collect eggs, red team members removed any eggs going into their basket.
Yeah, you can see 'em
basically
floating out of the
ensuring that
basket.
The team, and the cheater included, would be eliminated from the game.
Good for
It
the
was a
3 other
moment of
people.
self-sacrifice to
Yeah,
make Big
but
Boss give a tearful salute, and one of the most amusing stories
to
come
put
out
a
of Fall
cheater in their
Guys for a
place and to
while.
make sure everyone else can enjoy their
At
game.
number 7 is Call of Duty Warzone, where a cheater accidentally revealed he was cheating on stream. It
Ooh,
said
is
that
this,
the pride comes before the
Gold
fall, and
something?
There's no better example on this list than this dude who calls himself Mr. Golds, who is a Call of Duty Warzone
We've all heard of
streamer.
him.
The story comes to us from PC.
I know I'm
Gamer,
way
which
late
says
on
that
this
during
type of
one
stuff,
many
but I
streams
still
of the
love
game, he was
watching this
bragging
stuff.
about his apparent skills.
Cheaters
This is
being
what he
caught,
was saying, according to the
exposed,
article.
all that
Just
type of
because
stuff.
I have good recoil control, I'm good at the game. The
Yeah, that's
first
what
time
he said
see
right
someone good at the
before
game,
he got
now I'm
banned,
tired
or
of
right
you guys,
before
'cause
he,
really,
I think he
I play, I look
realized
at the chat,
he,
and it's like, what's going on?
he
You
brought
know
up
what
his
I'm
cheat
saying?
menu.
What's going on, guys? Have you ever seen anyone play like me? Yeah, this guy thought he was really great. The
Yeah.
problem is
You can
that
see the
his
cheat menu
viewers
right
can
there.
clearly see a cheat
And a
engine
task
window open in
manager.
the background called engine owning. Engine owning, unsurprisingly, is a cheat
So
program.
I'm assuming
for a
this
bunch
guy
of games,
was, I don't
including
know.
Warzone. He was
Because if you
literally
have
bragging
two
about how good
monitors,
he was while showing a
you
cheat
should
menu
know
on
what's
screen at
on the
same
other
time,
one.
which
Like,
is just
I have the
incredible.
monitor that
What
I'm
made
streaming on,
things
and then there's
worse
another
for the
one
guy was at
that
the
I'm
moment he
looking
was
at
caught by
right now.
another
That's my
streamer
OBS,
named
but like I have
Erase,
Notepad
who got on
open.
Twitter and
Like
told
I know
everyone to
everything
report his
that's
stream.
open on my
Mr. Gold
toolbar.
is quick to go into damage control, where he basically just denied it up and down, even though the footage clearly shows a cheat program open on his screen. There was really no
There's
getting
no-
out of this one, and his
no
Twitch
getting
account
away
got
with that.
banned. It just goes to show that if you're a cheater, don't pop off about how great you are, because it will end badly for you. At number 6, when cheaters in various games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, or CSGO, when the cheaters get hit with malware instead of cheats, like, it's not really as funny as the others. Some stories are on this list, but this one is much more on the humiliating end of the spectrum than the funny one. Like, for a while back in 2020, there was this malware going around called Balder, which
I
would
remember
download
that,
and steal
yeah.
people's passwords and payment information. What makes this whole
Which,
thing
you know,
nastier
cheat
than
software.
standard malware
What
is
would you
distributors
expect?
would pair it with cheat engines,
There's
which they
always a risk of that
advertised
when
to
you
and provided links for in the
when you
description.
download this type
What's
of stuff
worse
or when
is
you
that in
pay
many
for this
cases,
type
they were
of
actually
stuff.
charging actual money, so they were making people pay to have the privilege of get their information stolen.
I
They
mean,
didn't
why
just
not?
Balder and cheat programs. They snuck it into pirated versions.
Why
of
not see
games
how
with
far you can go if you're already
stealing
breaking the
software
law?
as
You
well.
might as well break
Still,
it as much as you
succeeding
can.
project probably got them the most money, at least according to this Sophos.com article that goes into a lot of detail, to be frank, how the whole Balder operation works. Main takeaway here is that a bunch of malware distributors see video game cheaters as easy marks, and it's got to be pretty humiliating to buy a program that just steals all of your information from you. And moving on to number 5, when an online hacker logged on to, you know, cheat at Tekken by hacking Double Kazumi, which is a character that is overpowered and only available in story mode, they probably didn't expect to be paired with world-class Tekken competitor Jaemin Bae, also known as Knee, who absolutely does not care whatsoever that you are using Double Kazumi, because Jaemin Bae can beat you anyway. That is exactly what
I like that.
happened. This user,
Jaemin
who was
Bae,
going
can
at
he
the
beat
time
you
to
anyway?
by the name OK Savings Bank, thought having an overpowered character
That
would
he's
make it
also
very
cheating
easy
on. How do you
to
cheat at
blaze
Tekken?
through other Tekken competitors.
Does
But
it make
again,
it? Can you like
if
make
there
it
was
so
no
characters
Olympics
can't
of
block
Tekken,
you?
Jaemin Bae would be in them and possibly winning. This hacker started off all right. Obviously, a competitor wouldn't be used to fighting this character in competitive matches, and it took a minute to find a rhythm, but once it was there, even having Double Kazumi didn't make it
And
an
cheats.
easy win. In fact, Knee really kind of humiliated.
Nice.
Rage quit in the
I
middle
like
of the
that
second
point at
round,
him, letting him
which had
know.
Jaemin Bae
Did he
and
know he
an
was
audience of
cheating?
People watching the stream getting a hearty laugh in before moving on. At number 4 is
Damn,
a cheater
that's
who got
embarrassing.
caught
You're cheating and you still get
pretending
your
that they
ass
weren't
handed to
cheating in
you
Destiny 2.
while
It's about
cheating
as open and shut
by a
as it
pro,
gets.
by one of the best of the
3/11,
best.
A Destiny 2 streamer was caught using cheats during PvP.
I
and
mean,
in a sad attempt to get away with it, just sort of
if you think about it, if you're cheating and playing in a competitive ladder, then you're gonna climb that ladder. And eventually, you're going to have to fight the pros at the top of the ladder. So eventually, you're going to come up against a pro. So that's really fucking stupid to not think about it like that. You know, eventually your rank's going to get high enough that you have to fight someone who's going to be a legit pro. I mean, they're out there. How do you think they become pros? By playing the game all the time.
pretended that it didn't happen. Yeah, in a story published by VG247.
Yeah, this might be another one that's going around quite a lot.
During the stream, at one point you could see red boxes around.
Yep,
the player,
we might
which
see
is
this in
about
another
as
video.
obvious
We'll
as you
skip
can
through
get
it.
cheating. But even though it was more than clear that he was cheating, he pretended not to know what people were talking about, insofar as to threaten to ban anyone for bringing it up. Eventually, you know, because of the overwhelming evidence that he was cheating, he did admit to it, but apparently, quote, he didn't know how they got there, unquote.
Yeah, I think in the actual clip,
He
he says something about it, and then like a day later, he came clean about it after he tried to play it off and say that it was like a glitch that was putting it there. And then a little while later, after pressure, he said, yeah, I did have wall hacks on. We'll see if someone else has the actual clip.
On this list unless it had all come crashing down. In this case, it's kind of hard to sympathize with EA considering how sketchy they are with microtransactions, especially with FIFA. But for anyone going through FIFA Ultimate Team legit, this I mean, this is kind of annoying, right? How it all worked was pretty wild. As reported by thelines.com.
Damn, 16 million worth of FIFA coins. Holy shit. I think this has happened a few times. Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of people using like business credit cards to buy in-game content, FIFA tokens, and getting in trouble for it.
67 million specifically. How much did it earn them, though? Well, at least $3 million was seized from just one of this guy's multiple accounts, while another guy had purchased it $2 million.
Damn, so pretty good amount.
How they got caught, but they ended up getting charged with wire fraud, which basically counts for any form of fraud that takes place over
That's
state
not
lines.
good.
That means it is a federal offense, which makes it way worse because we're talking about like 20 years in prison here.
Yep, actual prison time. You're going to prison for that.
Rather than petty cheating. But it's an interesting story that couldn't have been fun for the four dudes who were pulling this scheme.
Oh yeah.
At number 2 is a guy.
Oh yeah. They're gonna do some hard time soon.
There have been a lot of stories about professional gamers cheating during tournaments, and even though it sucks, it's understandable. There's a lot of money to be won, and some people want to use every advantage they can get to win that cash. But for this story, first reported by Forbes, it doesn't seem to be worth it. During the TGS Signature Series for Valorant, a player named Ryu was caught allegedly cheating in a $2,000 tournament. Like, was it really worth risking?
Oh, is that 2,000 split, like, what, 4 ways, 5 ways? That's not a lot.
For him, but he really got
That's not what it's cheating. Yeah.
Work in the playback footage. He locks on another player before they get around a corner. And this isn't just a thing where they're pointing in the general direction. They
they know. Yep.
Directly at the head. And it was completely obvious Ryu was cheating. The whole thing honestly must have been pretty humiliating because afterwards he totally
cheating in tournaments. I get it for the money, kind of, but you gotta understand there's so many people watching that they're gonna find out. You're not getting away with it, especially if it's being live streamed and it's one of the top new shooters, competitive shooters.
From the Fortnite World Cup. During the 2019 event,
yeah, this one might be in like every video.
Damon XXIF Cook and Ronald Ronaldo Mack were able to make it into the finals that year as duos. Even though they had been banned from Fortnite and dropped from their team, Rise Nation, during the previous year's World Cup for allegedly cheating. As reported by Kotaku, many players felt
Epic do better about this. Yeah.
The main charge comes from another Fortnite player named High Sky, who showed footage that it looked a lot like another player colluding with XXIF and letting him kill them. The other guy, Ronaldo, was also accused of being an accessory in the collusion. It's not as serious or as obvious as wall hacking.
Yeah, it was more set up. Yeah.
Finals, and I mean, that's pretty serious. Remember, just getting into the World Cup finals for Fortnite.
Yeah, they were teaming. That's what it's called.
If they were to win, they
teaming.
3 million, so any kind of cheating can lead to some pretty
think about how easily you can split up 3 million.
Showing that many players have
how much you can get splitting that up is what I'm trying to say. With like 4 or 5 people, that's still a lot of money.
When they were eliminated. That's the humiliation coming in. Some people noted the crowd cheered more when XXIF died than when someone actually won the game. Remember, this is a live event with a live crowd.
We're sick of this shit. We're sick of it. And a lot of people probably knew about all this drama heading, going there.
That's all for today. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like.
So, of course, they're going to be paying attention to how they do and when they get eliminated and what happens. But again, they shouldn't have been allowed to compete whatsoever. So, it's just a problem they got to fix. Or they might have fixed. I think they said that was back in 2018. But yeah, they used to have a real problem with that. So, yeah, Game Ranks, great way to start. Love that channel. Make sure you go subscribe to them and check them out. But moving on, here's 20 streamers caught cheating. A little bit different. Hopefully it won't be all the same stuff. Yeah, see.
What exactly happened?
Oh wait, he has the actual footage. So here is him.
I'm good at the game. Is it the first time you see someone good at the game? Have you ever seen anyone playing like this? Like seriously?
Well, he could just be the better player, except.
Yeah, but that's not the case. Plus, his it's all about like headshot ranks. I just saw a video about how most pros only have like a 20% headshot Yeah, 20% headshot in Warzone. So if you see someone with a ridiculous amount over that, it's most likely they're cheating on and off or something like that. But
The entire time, he's completely unaware his hacking program is open. I mean, come on.
good way to find
What
cheaters.
exactly
Yeah,
happens
see?
when a developer's a hacker? Well, it
Okay,
turns
here's
into
another good
stream
one.
what seemed like a normal game until he attacked an enemy
It's loud
team
for
and
you
they had
guys
no
because it's
idea
pretty
what
loud
was
for
hitting
me.
them.
He's invisible. He's a dev though, so he has access to certain things that not everyone else has access to. And apparently he forgot to turn it off though.
It's at this moment he realizes he's
Yep,
been playing
see?
with invisibility the entire time.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Yeah, you deserve that kill.
But nothing
At least
stops
he's
the
real
social
about
risky
it.
Gemini, who was offered a key
Here's
back.
one that I
She
love
wrote
seeing.
Every single claim in this clip, but would
And then
soon
try
be
blaming someone else. Claire! Claire! Claire!
Seems like a valid point. Until, well,
Alright, she
showed
brings
the
it up.
hacking menu on
And she actually has it. Hang on. She actually has it like all pinked out and whatnot. Like she actually took time to customize all this. Like I don't know how this all works, but I feel like there is some kind of tool that lets you customize your little layout here. Which why would you do this? Well, like you're never gonna show it off. Are you gonna show it off to your friends or something? But you're not showing it off on stream. So why have it all pinked out like this?
point. Until, well, she showed the literal hacking menu on her stream.
Wait, what the f- Clara!
And starts freaking out.
Let me just message this girl. Why the f is this on my computer?
Claire is not probably not a real person. Yeah. As you see, everyone's reacted to this, but it's just so good. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, as a result, XQC was
I mean,
actually suspended from Twitch for a week, and the ice
that looks a little bit more friendly.
6 months from Twitch rivals. Sniping was bad. Just wait until you see what
Was that like a
did.
paid
During the CSGO
type
tournament,
deal?
the pro player was doing seriously
Was that like a
well,
paid
also
tournament?
too
Was
well.
there money on the line?
Running the event
'Cause otherwise,
decided
it
to
just
check
looks
his
like
PC, and that's
friendly
when he
shit.
knew
Like
it.
that
The
stuff
cheating
you should
was up.
expect
They looked
from
at his
like if
computer,
me
he
and
found
Alonzo
he
were
tried
two
to
big
delete the
streamers.
evidence, and they had to literally
Oh
hold
damn!
him
Hang
up
on.
as
This
they
one's
looked.
one of my favorite ones
The
too.
company running the CSGO tournament,
So
this
this
pro player was
kid's,
doing
for those of you that don't know and somehow haven't seen this kid's playing in a CSGO tournament, but he's cheating, and they find out that he's cheating mid-tournament in a big tournament where people are at and watching.
The company running the event decided to check his PC, and that's when he
So like,
knew
come over
that
and
he
try to
was
check it
up. As
out.
they looked at his computer, he
I love his
frantically tried
react.
to
Yeah,
delete
he
the
tried.
evidence. He had to literally hold him
Like,
back.
come on,
the
man.
computer, you could find
They
a
already know.
.exe file, and you could try and pretend it's Microsoft Word, but come on, it is
Why would you
literally
have Word
a
open
mess.
during
Hacking
this?
single thing got the whole team disqualified. One of the craziest
And
tournaments
went
we tried at the
viral.
time was actually caused by Riot Games.
Like in the
First,
gaming
League of
community,
Legends
not
Pro
just CSGO, the
Championship,
gaming
Super
community.
noticed that they could see the audience screen
Same
from where
with
they were
this.
sitting. They used it to stream snipe the other team and knew exactly where they were for the whole match. Directly
A little bit of their fault, a little bit of their fault, a little bit of the people responsible for the tournament's fault, because why did you have, because they're just staring at the monitor. Why aren't you paying more attention to what they're doing and stopping that?
One of the
Yep.
funniest reactions to being caught cheating was given to a Destiny streamer named Semper. When chat pointed out that they could see the
Here you
hacks
go.
on the
Please
screen,
show the
he did
actual
this.
video.
Hold on, be quiet.
The screen has the red squares around it.
Oh my god. No.
And after his act, they didn't exactly fool anyone. Semper panicked and ended the stream, but it was too late. He was banned from the game, and since then,
Yep.
he has totally disappeared from Twitch. Dream had the complete
Well,
opposite
no.
happen when he was accused of cheating.
Damn it.
A huge scandal happened.
No, oh, Dreams. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. I don't know. We probably all heard about this, but no, he streamed again. I'm pretty sure, and then they asked him about it, and then he tried to deny. I might be thinking of someone else, but I swear he tried to play it off originally and say it was a bug or a glitch or something in Destiny, and then after more pressure, finally said that yeah, he was cheating. I could be thinking of someone else. We'll see if it pops up.
Had been using mods to fake Minecraft speedruns. According to them,
I just heard about. I just watched something about this recently.
Now, Dream originally denied it, but eventually came out and apologized for cheating and explained that it was a mix-up with the person who made the software for him. That can't be said for this next group of friends who made $16 million using
Is that
FIFA
true?
hacks. So how'd they earn so much money? Well,
Is
in
this one of the
2013,
guys?
Anthony Clark and a group of friends developed a
Yeah, this
program
might be
that could
one of the
generate
guys
millions
that we
of
just
FIFA
heard
coins.
about.
It basically tricked the game into thinking that hundreds of matches were being played at the exact same time, and they sold these on the black market to coin dealers in the UK and China.
Jesus.
For 2 years,
Why is
they
there
earned tens of
black
millions of
market
dollars
coin
spending
dealer,
on
EA?
machines, expensive watches, and a lot
Jesus,
more.
get
The
that fucking
mastermind,
shit in
Anthony
order.
Clark, bought a home for his family to live in and an SUV. These guys were on top of the world.
See, if
Except
I
what they
was-
didn't know was that EA
If I was, I mean, I don't know. Did he not know what he was doing was illegal? Was scam? Was a fraud? You know, or not a fraud, but yeah, essentially a scam. Because if you did, I wouldn't be online posting all that pictures of me being a young kid having $1 million homes, $100,000 cars. You know what I'm saying? Like just a lavish lifestyle that a kid that age shouldn't be living. Like that's gonna draw some attention. So you fucked yourself right there, buddy.
employees have been secretly working with the FBI. For the past
Wow.
year, they have been watching the group become millionaires and eventually
Why not
they're ready
just-
to strike.
so-
In 4 separate
So the FBI knew about this and at no point in time looked at EA and be like, what the fuck, you guys? Stop this shit. Stop this. All right, we now have to get the FBI involved because video games are creating literal scammers and
states, FBI agents
criminals.
began a raid on the hackers' homes. They seized the house and car Anthony bought for his family.
Like
along
this,
with a
yeah,
ridiculous
this shit
amount of
wasn't
possessions.
happening back
They
in the
also found
90s when
over
I was playing
$4
video
million
games.
heading across 13 bank accounts.
Damn.
All 4 hackers were charged with wire fraud, which is a federal crime. And while the rest of his friends pleaded guilty, Anthony Clark took it to trial. He claimed he was
Really?
innocent, but was found guilty and expected to face 10 years in prison. While he was
Wow.
pretty optimistic about his chances of an appeal,
Wow.
sadly, Anthony passed away before that could happen, and all the charges were dropped. And not all
Whoa.
hackers do it for the money. Some want views,
Whoa.
and that's exactly what Tavo
Yep.
Babycourt did in 2017.
I've actually seen this
That's when
pop up on my
Speedrun Super
Facebook,
Mario
man.
Bros.
This is
was
why I
uploaded to
hate
the channel
Facebook.
Bottom, and it showed Tavo flying through the entire game in just 5
Not real.
minutes. Now, it
It's
didn't
not
exactly
real.
take long for people to become suspicious of this, because in the video you can see Tavo drinking and eating pizza, which made no sense for a 5-minute speed run. Eventually it was exposed that he had edited another speedrunner's footage over his own, and he apologized and admitted to faking it. But to this day, the video still has 6 million views.
Stop
Another
watching
YouTuber
that
got
video,
caught cheating
guys.
was Cameron
Stop
Jeffers,
circulating
who was a
that
cyclist
shit,
who took part
man.
in an e-racing championship in 2019.
God, I
It's a
hate the
video game
internet
that he played with
sometimes.
a real-life bike. In the game, there's better bicycles you can unlock at higher levels, and Cameron decided that he didn't want to.
Really?
So
This
he
is
taxed to unlock
really
the
a
fastest
thing.
Bike in the game and ended up winning the entire tournament with it. When
Wow.
he was discovered, the organization fined him, removed
Wow.
his gold medal, and Cameron was banned from the sport. And if
Can you
thought
imagine
cheating
how
in
much
cycling
real
was impossible,
cyclists must
just wait until you
hate
figure
this
out
shit.
He cheated in an online card game. In a 1 minute
Like, you have real cyclists that train so hard to actually compete in like the Tour de France, and now we have come along and ruined that for video game cycling, where you don't have to do much of shit but play a video game and then show up to a tournament and just pedal really oh my god. The future.
$1 Hearthstone tournament.
The
Host used
future.
a second monitor to look at the
That's
screen and see
hilarious
everyone
to me,
else's
though.
card deck. He almost got away with it, but viewers spotted a screen in the reflection behind him, and it exposed Hosty's cheats to the entire world. But perhaps one of the most infamous hacking moments was when
Jarvis.
FaZe Jarvis decided to install aimbot hacks on Fortnite for a video.
He's doing a lot better though.
miss a shot.
This is just an instance of a young kid, I think, trying to find
Even
more
though the
content
videos
to
were
make.
entertainment purposes, Epic Games wanted to make an example of Jarvis and banned him permanently.
Yeah,
Jarvis's
that
apology
pretty
video
much
became
sums
a
it up
famous
right
meme.
there.
Eventually,
Epic
he
needed
accepted his ban
someone.
and moved on from
Yep,
the
there he
game.
is.
And in the Warzone
He,
community, pro player Tommy has become well known for
Fortnite
catching
wanted
and
to make
exposing
a
hackers. One in
an
particular
example of
was
somebody,
Mingo style.
and they
After
did it
Tommy accused him
to
of cheating,
Jarvis,
Mingo style turned on his
unfortunately.
webcam and then accidentally opened up his mob menu in
But
front
I
of
like that he
everyone.
learned that that doesn't mean the end of everything for him, and just pivoted.
Bro, I'm messing around. Get a grip.
Way. Oh my god, Ben, he just up. We got him. We got him.
Wait, what? Hang on.
Get a
What's going on here?
Accidentally Mingo style. Pro player Tommy meme, and eventually he accepted his ban and moved on from the game.
Oh,
In
nice
the
right.
Warzone community, pro player Tommy has become well known for catching and exposing hackers. One in particular was Mingo Style. After Tommy accused him of cheating, Mingo Style turned on his webcam and then accidentally opened up his mob menu.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cheats. He put his cheats up. Everyone clip it quick.
Bro, I'm messing around. Get a grip.
Way. Oh my god, Benny just
Oh.
Is a perfect example of being caught red-handed and was quickly banned from both Warzone and Twitch. Nice to see cheaters get
Damn.
caught, but this streamer Flex was actually banned.
Gotta know
in
what's
the
on your
middle of a
shit,
CSGO
guys.
tournament.
Gotta be careful of that.
You know, they need to start getting
Again, another tournament. Wait, no, I think I've seen this one.
What?
Now, cheating doesn't always mean hacking, and
Wait,
it's
what
exactly
happened?
the case for Marky, who experienced the strangest bug when playing a Fortnite tournament.
Hang on,
And
wait, is
in
that?
the
Yep.
With Warzone and Twitch. Nice to
what
see cheaters
happened?
get caught, but this streamer Flex was actually banned in the middle of a CSGO tournament.
Yeah, in regards to see them, you know, they need to start getting some
Ah.
What?
Now,
Cheating,
doesn't
he
always
got
mean hacking.
booted.
It's exactly the case for Marky, who experienced the strangest bug
Okay.
when playing a Fortnite tournament.
No, ¿cómo estaba ahí, tío?
Yeah, he's
Even
not
though this wasn't
dying.
his fault, security still
Yeah, it
asked him
was
to
a.
leave. He refused.
So it was like a bug or a glitch in the game where even when the down timer went down and out, or it was at 0 pretty much, it wouldn't kill you and you could still be res essentially. And he was in a tournament and he knew about it, but he played off it. So his teammate came, wiped the squad, revived him, and then they kept playing instead of him, you know, like quitting out or calling a ref over and, you know, telling him, hey, I was killed, what should I do? Instead, he just decided to play through. And there was a big debate between whether that should be legal or not. But the reality of it all is you were killed, you were out of the match, you should have been out of the match, but instead you exploited the game's mechanics to keep you in at that time. The game
He
mechanics
used to
at that
stop playing,
time.
but was disqualified from the tournament in the end. And sometimes even
Rightfully
the best players
so.
in the world might not be as good as they seem. Flexify was the second highest ranked Vanguard player in the entire world, but his whole career came crashing down when he accidentally exposed that he was using hacks while streaming. Now, I claim the cheats were over.
Oh, he's number 2. Damn.
They weren't exactly convinced, especially with his spot on the leaderboard.
You don't need
Spot
cheats
venues have
to unlock
exposed cheaters
camo.
countless times.
I don't get
Something even
that
better is when they're
excuse.
tricked into using fake hacks. A program
Oh,
that gets tired
yes.
of cheaters
He
and
has a
decided to have his
YouTube
own
channel,
fun.
too.
He used his knowledge to make out fake hacking software and publish it online.
He's still
And anyone
doing
who
it.
downloaded it would get the exact opposite of what they were looking for. The software punished them with mild inconveniences like posting their location to chat or making them hear fake footsteps to scare them. This developer is way too powerful. Somebody needs to give this guy an award. Turns out he's not the only
I don't know
one
if he's a
celebrating the
developer.
downfall of
I
hackers.
just know
Two
he's a
pro players named Ziff
YouTuber.
and Ronaldo were caught
Well,
cheating
I guess
during
he'd
the
have to be
Fortnite
to know
World
how to
Cup.
make
People
that.
started to notice that they were killing their friends over and over again for a ridiculous amount of points.
Oh yeah, we've already seen this.
$1,000.
Oh, there's
And the
actual
audience
reaction.
responded like this. Getting
Nice.
away with hacking is a hard thing to
Yep,
accomplish.
see?
Wait.
Wait.
Super fast jelly.
Okay, never mind. I was jumping to
Getting away with hacking is
conclusions.
a hard thing to
See,
accomplish.
she just
That's why
appears
Super Fast
everywhere in
Jellyfish
cheating
had no
videos.
intentions of hiding his clearly fake blindfolded playthrough of Super Mario
Oh, I've heard
64.
about this
He
one.
managed to do it effortlessly in
It's
just
not.
42 minutes,
It's
leaving a lot of
see-through,
viewers suspicious,
blindfold,
so they asked him to use a
faked.
blank
Yeah.
instead, to which he replied,
no.
in the end, he was absolutely found cheating, has been pretty much kicked out of
Which
the
pretty much
speedrunning
confirms
community.
it.
Those are 20 cheaters who got caught in the act. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy. Keep it here on T5G.
Yeah, go check them out. Never heard of these guys, T5G, but that was a pretty good video. But some new stuff in there. Real quickly.
Alright guys, there's a bunch of different ways to cheat in games. Some more subtle than others. Look at esports history. Before he signed with Oculus, maybe the single stupidest cheating scandal in esports.
Yeah, pretty much seen this.
But the only thing more confusing than his signing was his gameplay. At Extremes Land Zowie Asia
It's a little
2018,
weird
for
jump
Sake, he
there.
was hitting tracking headshots, nailing flicks, and
This
hitting
is the one.
unthinkable spray transfers. He was looking like the next Simple.
Their entry into the B-bomb site doesn't go well. Looks like it will not. Well, that's a very long
Crazy spray there from
Yeah.
Forsaken, but he managed to make it work.
But tournament admins immediately took notice of his suspicious gameplay. Turns out, he was cheating, and had all his cheats on a file on his computer that he hilariously called Word.exe. When he got figured
Can't
out,
believe you
taking
thought.
it
Yeah, I
back-
can't believe you thought you were gonna get a. Thought you were
was
gonna
that
get away with
anything is
that.
possible. Yes.
Yeah, we just heard about this.
Coming in.
Yeah, what do you do? Hang on.
And as of the 18th of September 2019, I am disqualified, disgraced, and banned from the sport of cycling.
Cameron Jeffers,
Well,
a
e-cycling,
cyclist,
not
really wanted to
real
compete in the
cycling.
Cycling Esports Championship.
Let's clarify that. Pretty sure
wanted to
real
get a break
cyclists
of
don't
getting
want you
edge
getting
over the
involved with
competition.
this.
So he set up Trump. No problem.
And you can more than the
Really didn't like.
Oh crap, I was probably just as
Cam-
far
and win-
where he was
C1.
getting explained.
So he set up some bots and had them
Ah,
find a
he
way
used
to get him with the
bots.
Zwift Concept Z1, a pretty sweet looking Tron bike. And then he won the tournament.
And winner of the third.
With the Tron bike. So he got it from
Never
bots.
recover from.
And it is a
And
day that will go down in which a bunch of players
yep,
get banned for cheating.
pretty much
Basically
explains
what's
itself.
happened.
In 2018, PUBG saw a huge explosion in popularity, which of course led to an esports scene. Things were going pretty well, that is, until several pros were caught in a massive cheating scandal. Back then, there was a cheat going around called the radar hack. It's complicated, but it basically let you see where every other player on the map was without revealing yourself. That's insanely powerful.
Yeah,
and using
that's
that
fucked.
in tournament would give any cheating pros a huge advantage.
The other kids, yo, just get the car and go all the way to that hut in the front. You're gonna gatekeep them. They're outside of Pochinki. That's it. Y'all won. Good shit. Good shit, Laser.
We discovered that 10 players have received in-game bans due to the usage of unauthorized programs, the type of which has been severely damaging to the integrity of the game of PUBG.
While many of the players who were caught using the radar hack weren't exactly at their prime, it was still a huge black mark on the scene. Even now, it's hard to look back at guys like THC winning the Broadcaster Royale. It just doesn't feel right.
Do they cheat? Do we
Taking
know
the
they
number 7
cheated?
spot on our list is a cheater that just cracked under the pressure. APX Void is someone who is generally well liked by the Hearthstone community.
I have to blow a kiss to my stream because I kept telling them I wouldn't. So awkward though, because there's so many people and it's like...
Fine, this is the best time to blow a kiss.
Fine, chat.
You said you do it, you even have to
kiss.
command.
There. I blew you a kiss, chat. I was cringy, but it's okay. We got one. And I promised.
Which makes what comes next that much worse. While playing in the last round of the Swiss stage during the HCT Winter Playoffs, the Canadian cracked under the pressure.
More
Void
nervous.
typed up a message to a friend that was sitting right next to him, asking how he should play a specific
play
matchup
for
in the game.
hard
Unfortunately
fatigue.
for Void,
Oh.
the admins decided that was cheating, and he was immediately disqualified. Shortly after that, his sponsor dropped him too. These days, things are looking
Damn.
up though. Void's
Oh,
slowly been
good for
climbing his
him.
way back up in the circuit.
Still
and
playing,
his
still
situation has
going.
become a lesson on how not to deal with the pressure of competition.
Beautifully played from both sides. Apex played his threats, he checked the answers, and he made a really good balance of pushing damage to FAZE.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. He just wanted to get some advice, but I know a lot of tournaments have that rule where you can't get advice from other people or opposing teams.
To do it, and in the process,
So it could be seen as teaming. And they don't know what you're talking about exactly. There's too much controversy. I get it.
One of the weirder ways that you can cheat in Dota 2 is to use a mouse macro.
Well, there
which
should be like a
essentially lets you
warning or
use spells
something.
and abilities at speeds that no normal human
Maybe
can
some
hit.
type of appeal
That's
program.
exactly what a tune from Thunder Predator did at the TI8 South
between
American
poofs.
qualifier. And this dude wasn't even trying to hide it. Look at him poof all of his meepos at the exact same time.
Oh, well, they're going to find just one, and it's going to be a big one. It's going to be the
Again, is this in a tournament? It's gotta be. Man, the money, things, money make you they do. Cheat in a live tournament.
Taking the number
Rightfully
5
so.
spot on our list is the TSM versus Azubu Frost scandal from the League of Legends Season 2
This is the
World
one we already
Championship.
heard about.
So it's the quarterfinals. TSM versus Azubu Frost in a high-stakes best-of-3. But for some reason, the players kept looking away from their monitors.
All right, and as we jump into game, we have Woong on the screen. We can see him going down to the bottom of the map by himself.
It quickly became clear that due to the production setup, both teams could actually see the audience's screen, which was showing the stream. That meant they knew exactly where the other team was on the map, which, if you don't know,
Yeah.
is kind of broken. For example, people were confused by how Azubu Frost was able to react so well to TSM's movement.
Anybody to come
At least he provides some explanation.
Flux and Maokai in that mid, but they are free.
So yeah, they know where to go to kind of get ahead of them, get a primitive attack.
And after the match, Reginald
If I'm using that
immediately
correctly.
accused the Korean team of cheating.
We looked straight to Zoom Frost, and Chaos notices their players looking at our map, looking at the mini map, and they start like talking. And then
But again, why weren't there any officials going over there and being like, hey, cut it out?
Where they have no vision of.
Because you can clearly tell in the footage.
That's kind of shady, in my opinion.
Alright, yeah, I think that's most of the stuff. I think that's most of the good stuff. So yeah, cheating in video game, never gonna go away. At least it's somewhat entertaining, but stop it, people. Stop it. But we call it good for the night. So thank you to everyone who watched. If you're on YouTube watching this, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, comment, what else you would like me to react to. Also come over to Discord or my Twitch channel where I do these live, and then you can get your way over to my Discord and my Twitter to know what I'm up to. And again, today, this was sponsored by HelloFresh. Make sure you go check them out. Use my promo code. Make sure to get yourself some yummy food.